What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today I'm going to show you the top 5 teams that I use to clear stage 9 and above against Null. Now, full disclosure, I do have 6% Pierce on my cards. I do have an astronomical amount of energy attack. I have around 100% energy attack, and I do got that 20% energy attack proc, which actually puts my energy attack over around near 120%. And then on my physical attack, I do have about 75% physical attack on my cards. But even when I had 2% Pierce, and I wasn't even using Reforce CTPs. Now, in the runs you're going to see for the characters that I use, we'll have Reforce CTPs, but I can tell you, when I had 2% Pierce, these exact same teams could do Stage 9 Null clears. So the first team we're going to start with is Sharon Rogers, Gambit, and Valkyrie. And the good thing about this is Gambit does have this ignore target dodge rate leadership by 50%. Valkyrie has the 30% ignore dodge. That is 80% ignore dodge, and along with the CTPs of energy that are on both Gambit and Sharon Rogers, we have max ignore dodge. So all you want to use is damage to super villain strikers, and in Gambit and Sharog's case, you want energy attacking strikers if you're not using damage to super villain strikers. Now, I'm not going to do the full clear, otherwise this video would be super long. But again, when I had 2% Pierce and I wasn't using Reforged CTPs, I could do this. Now, it's definitely way more difficult for sure. Okay, we're going to switch. And really all you want to know is that your characters can get down to the 3-minute and 30-second mark. Here we go. So I'm trying to take a little damage here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so the Simian Invasion rose up. And booyah. And, you know, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, it does make a big difference having Reforged CTPs. It really does. For Sharog, in all honesty, it's kind of one of those things where I almost think you'd be better off not to have Reforged CTP on old girl. Because the Reforged proc only lasts for 5 seconds, and it procs exactly when you hit your skills. And since you got to take damage with Sharog, I mean, you're really better off when you're running through irregular skills just to take damage rather than trying to get that extra pierce from that proc. I've tried it multiple times, and I'm telling you, when you just take damage, you're actually better off. So I'm actually thinking about taking it off. The thing is, though, when you use your tier 3, the Reforged CTP does make a difference. Now, I'm not trying to advocate for any of you to buy Reforged CTPs. As I stated earlier in the video, all of these teams could do Stage 9 with 2% Pierce, no Reforged CTPs. So in the next team, we're going to be using Null. Now, it doesn't really matter who you use with Null, in all honesty. You could use, you know, Venom. If I had tier 3 Venom, I'd probably put Venom on team because he'd actually benefit from this leadership, and Gwynnum as well. Those two characters, or even Carnage. You put Carnage on the team and he would benefit as well. But Null is definitely going to be your main damage dealer. I just got Iron Fist on there because I like playing with them, and then I got Jessica on there to add that 50% attack to Iron Fist. Now, we only got to ignore dodge from the CTPs of energy, so we need to ignore dodge. So I'm using Black Widow and Nadia there for some ignore dodge, and that'll put our ignore dodge with the CTPs of energy around 70%, somewhere around there. And then we just got damage to super villains. And really cool that we actually can use the Eternals here, which is really nice. It's nice that the Eternals offer that damage dealt to super villains as strikers. Now, I mean, this is going to look, you know, it might be a little bit misleading because I do have 6% Pierce, and my proc got off immediately. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. We're going to run around. We're going to run around. Here we go, and booyah. Now watch the damage. Yeah. Null pretty much just melts. And we're going to switch to Iron Fist. And that's just kind of how I like to play. You know, with a lot of these teams, you really don't need... Oh, crap, I got caught. You really don't need to have all this power that I got going on. I mean, pretty much one character on each of these teams could do it as long as they have the support. Like in Null's case, for sure, he could easily do this on his own. And booyah. Bye-bye. And there you go. No problem. Easily got it done way before the 3-minute 30-second mark. And again, you know, with Null on stage 9, and when I had 66% physical attack, he could do stage 9 solo by himself with 2% pierce. The next thing we're going to be using is Odin. Now, Odin doesn't have a Reforged CTP. He actually has a CTP of Rage. Matter of fact, he's the only character on this list that I'm using that has a CTP of Rage. And we are using Medusa for the 45% increase of all attack. And then we do got Mystique for the 40% increase of all attack, or for the damage to supervillains. And since Odin has 100% ignore dodge on his 4th skill, we don't need any ignore dodge strikers. So again, I'm just using damage to supervillain strikers, or because Odin's an energy attack based character, just use energy attack strikers. And Odin's awesome. A lot of times whenever I play with Odin, I don't even switch him. I don't even switch him at all. Maybe you'd want to hit the co-op. Oh yeah, get him, boy, get him. Well, there, I tried hitting the co-op. It was a little bit late. That's all right. But you can see Odin, I mean, he just freaking plows through this. Freaking amazing character, right? And there, the semi-invasion got us again, but we're still getting that residual damage from the 5th skill. I'm going to use the tier 3 on the next go-around. Gotta love those tentacles. Something else that's really nice about Odin is he's just in iframes all the time, which is freaking great. So there you go. In about 1 minute. So you notice that all these teams are doing these clears in roughly about the same amount of time. Very, very easy in all honesty. But again, though, if you got 2% pierce, you got lower energy attack, you have lower physical attack, it won't be as easy. Then we're going to go to number 5. And number 5 is Cable. And Cable's amazing, again, because of his ignore target dodge rate leadership like Gambit. And then we got Cyclops for 30% extra of energy attack passive. Now, you can switch around these teams. You can move around your leaderships, all that. This is what I find to be really awesome meta for Null, especially having those ignore target dodge rate leaderships. And, you know, with Shirag, you could put Bullseye in the leadership. If you have him awakened, you could put Bullseye in the leadership. If you don't have Gambit and still have that ignore dodge, just use Bullseye instead of Gambit. That would still be a freaking amazing setup. And I do have Beta Ray Bill on the team. Really, Beta's just there for a little extra damage whenever I switch my characters. You know, the way that I like to play is whenever the semi-invasion shows up, I like to switch my characters and just use another damage dealer. Some people use the co-op skill. That's not really the way that I play. But because we have pretty much max ignore dodge, we're just using, again, damage to supervillain strikers. Or because I'm using Beta Ray Bill and Cable, just energy attacking strikers. I have everything pretty much set up as plug and play. Okay, let's go up here and murder. Run out here. Okay. Okay, we got caught there. I couldn't run away. I mean, Cable's pretty freaking nuts in all honesty. I mean, the dude just melts. Run over here, run over here, run over here. Whoa. There we actually missed our proc a little bit. We'll just finish it off with Beta here. And there you go, guys. 1 minute, Like I said, all these teams roughly do these clears in about the same amount of time. Now this is the Omega team, as I like to call it. And I'm using Captain Marvel for a 30% increase of energy attack. And then we got Moonstone and Ghost Rider on the team. Now, again, you can switch around your teams. You can move characters around. You can use different characters, what have you. But I really like using this team here because this team here has actually enabled me to go all the way to 18. I've actually cleared stage 17. And actually, whenever you clear stage 14, then all you can use is humans. So that means no mutants, no null, no aliens, nothing like that. And Moonstone, with just a 30% increase of energy attack, could get it done. And something to mention is the only supports we have in the game, Valkyrie and Mystique, that are awakened, are not human. So you can't use them. So that's why I'm using this team set up the way it is. And they still could clear stage 17, which is freaking crazy. That is crazy, my friends. If y'all would like to see that, I'll gladly show you that sometime. But we don't have max ignore dodge. I mean, Moonstone does have 70% ignore dodge on her awakened skill, and Ghost Rider actually has 100% ignore dodge on his tier 3. However, whenever they're doing their basic skills, I just like having an ignore dodge. And notice that I got Venom in there. I got Venom in there for Ghost Rider because Ghost Rider, he still does a tremendous amount of damage, my friends. And honestly, I just love the Ghost Rider. I just like using him. And having that little bit of that 40% extra ignore dodge does help. Then we just got a couple of damage to supervillain strikers. And in all honesty, guys, I mean, you're going to see Moonstone pretty much just murder this. And when you see this damage that Moonstone does, just crazy. Now, I do have a Reforged CTP on Moonstone, but again, you don't need it. If you got 2% Pierce, so easily clear stage 9 with this same team. We switch to Ghost Rider. Now look at the damage Ghost Rider does. All right, here we go. And the beautiful thing is, by the time you get done using Ghost Rider, Moonstone's skill is ready to go. Her awakened skill is ready to go. We're up here, and we'll just murder him. Boom. Now we can just use Ghost Rider. And you can pretty much just use these characters back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. See, that kind of sucked there. Switch my character. Okay, run. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and play it safe because if Moonstone does get caught in that, she will die. Okay, run over here. Very easy with this team in all honesty. And again, I mean, I realize I have 6% Pierce, but I'm telling you guys, with 2% Pierce, you'll be able to do this. And you can always switch out Ghost Rider if you're having trouble keeping him alive. Maybe if you have Sentry, Sentry would be freaking insane as well. There we go. Boom, shakalaka. And we switch back to Moonstone. and bye-bye. And it's pretty much that easy. Now, this is why this team can go a lot higher. You know, we had 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. And like I said, guys, I've cleared stage 17. So 8 stages higher with this team. So that concludes the teams that I used. I mean, there are other characters you could use. Like I said, I mentioned Sentry. He's another really top tier character, in all honesty, that can get it done. And of course, you know, there are other characters that can do it. It's just that these characters that I'm showing you, they just do really well for me. But I mean, again, I mean, you could always switch around characters. You could put Moon Knight on this team, you know, if you're having some physical attacking strikers, since Null is a physical attacking character, although you'd want to be a solo. So there are other teams you can use, but these are the teams that I opt to play with. So let me know what teams you're using against Null. And I do plan on doing roster reviews in the next video. So if you need any help with your roster, please put your IGN down below and give me a specific question as to what you need answers to, whether it's your cards, characters, you know, where to put your obelisks, CTPs, and so on. And I do stream on Twitch at Reset, Sunday through Thursday. The link will be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.